Lukman here from Forex Signal Pro. So just to make an announcement, moving forward we will be posting videos on a regular basis. We will be analyzing the market and also hopefully we will be discussing what is taking place on the market. So to kick it off with our very first episode, um, this is gonna probably be poorly edited, but it's raw, and you guys can follow along with me and actually see the process that I go through every day when I'm analyzing the market. So I am using an account that is not funded. The reason for that being that I want to start opening trades. I'm going to be using a $5 account and just showing you how that it is doable to actually grow a small account into something that can become sustainable, because I know that a lot of you guys don't really have a lot of money when entering the market and trading. So um, looking at the markets, we are looking specifically at Bitcoin today, and we can see that there is a sell signal that has formed using our indicators. So we can see that there is a potential breakout taking place right now for Bitcoin. Um, we know that as well, since we can see, not quite sure how to do this. Control F. Okay, so that's the shortcut. So if I press Control F, if we look here, we can see that we have this wick over here that has been broken through. We can see that there is also another indication over here with that spinning top. And yeah, if we look at our indicators, in the past, whenever we have this behavior taking place, we can see that the market does in fact tend to have a huge drop, right? And when the opposite is true, when market enters here, we can see that we have this trend happening. Can you see that? So it crosses here, and then we have this trend that occurs. So now when we look at it, this red line actually symbolizes potential reversals, okay, and the retracements. So we're not saying that this is a reversal, because as you can see with the blue indicator here that we're still in a bull trend, but this is potentially a retracement taking place, which we could have entered right from there before we even got the signal. But now currently we have this going on. We obviously want to see one of these yellow parabolic saws form here. So just to explain this parabolic saw, this specifically looks at one time frame higher for the parabolic. So it won't display, the way the normal parabolic saw would display some movements here, some move. It's better if I show you actually. Insert indicators. Parabolic saw. Let's make it white. So the normal parabolic saw normally would display something like this, right? On your chart. However, we're looking at one time frame higher. Looking at these parabolic saw indicators, we do have a potential reversal happening here. We can also see that the color change has occurred here as well. So if price breaks below this point, we can consider it to be a sell. However, the reason why we don't think it's a sell and potentially a retracement, if we zoom out here, we can see that this green indicates support, this red indicates resistance, right? So we would need confirmation that price has in fact broken um, below this point here. Okay, let me just try and make it more visible for you guys. Okay, so we would need to see that price breaks below this point so we can mark it there. And yeah, we can actually then see if it is indeed a reversal. But as you can see, the price is already dipping, so we do expect price to actually go lower. Maybe not to this target level, but we are looking potentially here. Okay. Um, Obviously, provided that we have another indication occurring here. Okay. So let me just clear that. Okay. Delete. We're not actually using Bollinger Bands right now. I actually hid this. We only need that. Okay. So as you can see, we've got a moving average applied to the Boolean B. Okay. So that gives us this line that we have over here. So as we can see, price is still continuing the uptrend. As you've stated, we're still in the bullish trend. Price would need to drop well below here for it to be a confirmation that we can could enter a sell. And right now market still testing. I don't think it's actually going to go up, but I do think it's going to test and then break. Okay, so that is what we're looking at, and the primary reason we're saying it is potentially a sell is because if we zoom out here, you can clearly see there's resistance happening over here, strong resistance actually, and on top as well. So this is automatically drawn using our indicators. I will attach a link in the description below, either in this video or in future videos, so you guys can download it as well. So just to discuss the indicators that we are using, mainly we are using dashboard to assist with executing trades. So dashboard allows us to simply click buy, click sell, close all trades that we have open, close all trades that we have in profit. If you have any losing trades, we can simply click that and cancel TP, cancel SL. So everything is with one click automatically done for us. Okay, so there we have it. So there we can see that the market is showing a bit of weakness. We can see that there is indecision currently taking place. So this ideally isn't where we want to enter. We would want to see one more confirmation, forming on this candle before we take the sell. However, this is really giving a good indication that we could be looking at hitting one of these take profits, marked in blue over here. So this is all automatically done with our indicators. The red being a resistance, the green being support levels. This is also a support level actually. And if you see orange as well, it's also a resistance level. I'm just viewing the resistance and viewing the supports using two different methods. So that is why you actually see, me distinguish with the different colors. What is my support? What is my resistance? We can also see on top that we have a lot of bullish behavior happening with these indicators. So ideally, I would want to be maybe trading the 30-minute. If I look at the 30-minute, it's giving a clear indication of a sell. There we can see that it clearly wants to go down, right? But if we go to the high time frames, we can see that the sell is just beginning to occur there. And if we go to our 4 hours, we can see that it's not fully confirmed yet. However, we are still in a sell momentum, and we can clearly see that the market is ranging over here. So I don't normally have this on unless I need it. Yeah, so using this indicators, if I turn this on, okay, we can see that we are in a consolidation. So we probably expect price to go down test around about here and then go up. So it might be dropping in anticipation for the news events. So here we can see the news events, and this is indicating when those events will occur. Okay. So what we are using is, on our main chart, we've got smarter support and resistance. This is giving these resistance levels that you can see over here. Smarter trend channel is this one over here. I just want to turn it off since it doesn't get in the way, but I just like to analyze without it, and then use it as a confirmation. So if you look at Trend Master ZA, analyzes ZA, bull and bear strength, these are all indicators that we have made. You will find them directly on the MKL4 website. So if you search Muhammad Lukman Titus, you should be able to find it on there. At the moment, we're giving it away for free for this month. So you guys can go ahead and download it if you'd like. And then it will be retailing for $30 moving forward. So if you can see here, we can see the price is indeed dropping. So that area that we initially anticipated was over here. We can see that price is going to break here and possibly test this area over here. As you said, we already have an indication that we should be selling over there. Okay, there we go. So that one formed lower. Yeah, we already have a confirmation there. So once this one confirms as a big candle, essentially it confirms that the sell is in effect and that we will be moving lower. So yeah, that's just for the announcement. All I wanted to mention. We might look back at this Bitcoin trade and just see how it performed according to our previous video and previous analysis. But yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be analyzing the market together, really looking for where are the good opportunities on this market, where should we be focusing on for the day. And I'll try and post videos as regularly as possible, just to give you guys an indication of where we are focused on for the day, on the market. And at the same time, we will be having a small account that we will be growing, hopefully together. So there is a broker that I prefer using, which gives you 100% deposit bonus essentially, and then you also get 50% bonus up to, I think the value is $400, and then you also get 20% extra bonus on top of that for I believe you need to have about $10,000 deposited, but I mean, you get in 20% up to that value. So that means until you deposit $10,000, you will continuously get a 20% extra funds for you to actually use in your trading. So I am affiliated with them. I will attach the link in the description if you guys want to support this channel, support what we're doing here. And then yeah, hopefully we'll be able to grow this channel. Hopefully we'll be able to help you guys out with your trading, really see some results, and spread the word, so that you can start entering trades together and earning together. So yeah, that's it for today. This was just a introduction and an announcement video. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to catch some good trades soon, and we'll be posting soon and giving you guys opportunities that can actually benefit you guys greatly in the markets and help you grow those accounts.